In the heart of a sprawling oak forest, Flicker the squirrel was a whirlwind of bushy tail and frenetic energy. Unlike his more reserved brethren, Flicker couldn't resist the thrill of a daring escapade. Whether it was scaling the dizzying heights of the tallest pines or weaving through the undergrowth at breakneck speed, Flicker reveled in pushing his limits. One crisp autumn morning, Flicker's nose twitched with excitement. A particularly enticing aroma wafted through the air, the unmistakable scent of freshly baked cookies. The source? A cozy cabin nestled at the edge of the woods, its windows glowing with warmth. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, and perhaps a touch of gluttony, Flicker embarked on a daring mission. He scampered across fallen logs, navigated a maze of brambles, and finally reached the base of the cabin. With a determined glint in his eye, he began his ascent, scaling the rough wooden walls with surprising agility. Reaching the windowsill, Flicker peeked inside. There, on a cooling rack, sat a plate piled high with warm, chocolate chip cookies. The aroma was heavenly, but alas, the window was slightly ajar, just enough to allow a cool breeze in, but not quite wide enough for Flicker to squeeze through. Just as Flicker was about to resign himself to defeat, a small hand reached out from inside the cabin. A young girl, her eyes sparkling with amusement, opened the window wider. Flicker, ever the opportunist, darted inside, snagged a cookie in his tiny paws, and was out the window in a flash, disappearing back into the forest with his prize. This daring raid cemented Flicker's reputation as the forest's most audacious adventurer. He became a legend, a whiskered Robin Hood, a reminder that even the smallest creatures can achieve great things with a dash of courage and a sprinkle of cunning. An unsettling silence hung heavy in the air. Not a bird chirped, not a rustle disturbed the fallen leaves. Then, a flicker of movement in the periphery caught his eye. A squirrel, unlike any he'd ever seen, perched on a gnarled branch. Its fur was an unnatural shade of black, its eyes glowed an unsettling crimson. Elias felt a primal fear grip him as the squirrel locked eyes with